But let me use this opportunity to tell Nigerians and residents of Abuja, we are not afraid of blackmail. In fact, you cannot be in this kind of position, you say you will not be blackmailed. Particularly as regards this Abuja. There are so many land grabbers. Some of us have come to put our feet down. Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now, so I will not be fasting again to go to heaven. We will stop anybody who thinks that he can take government land for whatever we without formal approval. We will not look at your face. If you like, you can be a civil rights activist. If you like, you can be a television talker. What is wrong is wrong. No amount of blackmail can stop us. People take government property without approval, without document. And I have told people that there was a government yesterday, the government did not take any step, does not mean that another government will come today and will not take step. Or even if this government does not, tomorrow another government will come, that government may take step. That you did something 15 years ago does not mean it is right. It does not mean it is right. The mere fact that nobody tried to tell you it is not right does not make it right. You cannot take blackmail to get something from government. You can't. You cannot. Recently, we told Jonas Brother to quit from the southern business area. When Jonas Brother came to Abuja, they asked for a site for them to do their construction. That site does not mean it belongs to Jonas Brother. Jonas Brother has finished their job. They have to quit the land. You cannot tell me if they give you a site to, because of your construction, you finish, the land now turns to be your own. Is it possible? Show us the document that belongs to you. I'm not that kind of person you can think that you go on television, or they want I was living there 20 years ago. So what? You're a squatter. So what? You're a squatter. If you like, go and carry everybody. What is wrong is wrong. You go back, you send people to beg me, then you go on television to tell people that they came to take their land. You said the land was allocated to a riversman. So what? The riversman is not entitled to have a land in Abuja. You will tell me who is that person that is entitled to have a land in Abuja? You can't tell me that. If you want me to go and publish names of people who have land in Abuja, I will go and publish, let Nigeria see. If you want land, you know the right thing to do. You know the right step to take. Through blackmail, you won't get it. You won't get it. If your husband had a company who did a job for Abuja and had a site to stay, then it doesn't make it your husband's property. It doesn't. It doesn't. It is for you to come and say, please, we have this problem. How do you help us? And not to begin to blackmail people, carry people to go to social media. Mr. Wike has come to carry somebody's land. He gave it to one house of response. Ask chairman of FCT, who does not have land in National Assembly. Ask him. Who does not? So, I mean, some of us, you cannot get us by blackmail. Forget it. If you have a problem, come to us. We know how to help you. We know how to solve the problem. Not, oh, I'm a woman. Oh, because I'm a woman. What is that? Because you're a woman, you go and carry government land. It is not so. Let anybody tell the person, bring the document to prove that that property is your property. So many of them like that. I have published it in newspaper and people thought I'm joking. Let me say it here. All of you are saying we are providing vehicles. With which money? Let me tell you, and some of us may not understand this. What does FCT get in a month from the federal government allocation? If the federal government gets 1 trillion a month, for example, we take 1%, and that is 10 billion naira. Assuming federal government gets 1 trillion a month in terms of the allocation, 1% of 10 trillion, 1 trillion, is 10 billion. Today, the salary of this staff, yes, the salary today is no less than 13, 14 billion a month. So where will you get the other one? It's through taxes. It's through revenue. You are talking about Wike is working. Roads here, flyover here. You own a property, pay your ground rent. You won't pay. Then every day say Wike is working. He will work with his blood. I mean, I've never seen people like this. You don't sit down to ask, where is this money for flyovers coming? Where is this money for derivation coming from? There's no oil here. We are not collecting derivation. It's only what the federal government gets in a month. They give us 1%. 1%. So we must come very strong. All those who have not paid, who thought we are joking, I am going to revoke all. I am going to do it. You think that nothing will happen? Something will happen. Don't come and be praising me. I'm doing bridge. I'm doing this. With what? So if you know whether you are seated here, go and check your records. If you have not paid, I will give you time to pay. But once the time expires, forget it. I will revoke it and allocate to those who will pay. I need money to do the roads. I need money to provide services in the satellite town. I will not use my blood. Even my blood. How much? So, let us face a reality and tell our people the simple.
Talk like somebody who is in the build industry. Are you an architect? Well, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Senator Abbas, you can allow Natasha to concentrate now. Minority leader, yes.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I think we may not have properly appreciated the body of the motion. The motion in paragraph 3 talked about FCT. So it's not about one demolition. The only problem here is that in the prayer, it restricted itself to one building. And so what amendment that we require now is to say that that property and other properties are marked for demolition until the relevant committee of the Senate interfaces with the FCT minister.
Well, there is only one problem. Some of the demolitions are ordered by the court. We cannot tell the court not to do its work. Sorry, Senator Kingibe, you are not working in FCT. Some of the demolitions have been authorized by the court. So you are not working in FCT to know that. And then the idea of an FCT minister We don't bring a demon to be an FCT minister. We bring human beings who have compassion, who have families. So if somebody building on a drainage channel, and the court has ordered that such property should be demolished, you can't come by resolution of the Senate and say don't obey the court. The court has its own duties to do. The minister must obey the court orders. But those that are not covered by court orders, we should urge the minister to put a hold on such demolitions until the ad hoc committee interfaces with the FCT administration, and brings the report to be sure that yes, indeed, those things are meritable. But don't tell me that a minister should be told to go and disobey court order. The courts are doing their work, and they take evidence before they come to judgment. So please, let us try not to be emotional when we are doing things. Let's look at things from the national interest. There's a lot of flooding in many parts of the FCT as a result of people clustering houses on drainage channels, where the court gives order to the minister to take care of those things for the benefit of people and children who get drowned, and people are dying during the rainy season. We should take cognizance of those things. I don't know. I don't want us to be emotional, and it is not personal. You have future senators here after us. You have future administrations in FCT after the current administration. You have future presidents after the current president. But please, let's not try to use the parliament to muzzle either the judiciary or the administration from carrying out its duties. Let's come to a middle ground that further demolitions should be put on hold, except those ordered by the courts, until we interface with the FCT administration. So those in support of the fact that we should have an ad hoc committee to investigate this matter, say aye. Those against say nay. First, the ayes have it. Then after that, you can give your reason. But I did not hear your voice. I heard the voice from the Senate. I asked the Senate the question, and the ayes have it. So what do you mean you have your reason? Even if you were the one shouting, it doesn't matter. So on what? Do you have a? Can we take that as the only prayer? Is there any additional prayer?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you forgot to mention the halt of the demolition.
The
stoppage, the halt of the demolition, sir.
That is the motion.
But you only talked about establishing the committee to investigate.
No.
Okay.
No, we said that further demolitions should be put on hold, except those ordered by the courts, until the ad hoc committee has interfered with FCT administration to determine the propriety or otherwise of such actions. You see, it's so simple. It's no quarrel.